like I was saying, I should be on track to finish tonight. And to get the secret ending! I'm so excited! I can't wait. I demand it to be curled more often. Hey, Waffles, if it didn't take me an hour to curl it, I absolutely would curl it more often because I love it. I do really like curling my hair. I love when it's curly. I just wish it didn't take an hour to do. Okay. So as you can see, I was mostly playing as Terra. Anthony, thank you for the tier 1 sub. How are you? Alrighty, we're gonna pop back into Aqua because obviously I've been mostly playing as Terra. So you can see that my playtime for Terra went up to 21 hours. I am on like level 47 and 34,000 money. Check out the Trinity Archives. I literally got a trophy for it. Look at this. I literally got this while I was grinding. Yo, I feel that when Alpha hair curls right to myself. Yeah, it was a struggle. Hello, I'm well on you. I am really good, thank you. I'm just gonna tilt my webcam down just slightly because it's bugging me. That didn't work. Let me try again. Okay, no, I don't like that either. God damn it. No, it's okay. Alright, let's turn Kingdom Hearts down slightly, because once again, this is the most obnoxious game when it comes to sound. And then we'll turn it back up when we get into the actual game. So, I'm so excited! Have you got the trophy from getting a certain amount of Unversed? No, I was just talking about that, so I should hit that one tonight, no problem. I'm currently sitting at... Hi, Ace, how are you? I'm sitting at... Aquas don't count at the moment because I haven't finished her story, but once I finish her story, I will be at like 10,000 unversed killed. So that's the only trophy I need left. But I will absolutely obtain that tonight, which means I will absolutely get to see the secret ending! I cannot wait. Stupidly excited. Alright. Yay! Okay. Don't mind me. Oh, and not only that, but I've actually nearly finished Terra's. I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, me too. I've almost finished Terra's finish commands as well because Zombie, thank you for the biddies. Yeah, I've almost finished Terra's finish commands because of how much I was grinding. It was amazing to like nearly finish those. Alrighty. Actually, I'm just playing video games, so here in a lurk for me. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Okay. So, should we just jump right in? We've only been playing as Aqua for 8 hours and 13 minutes. Like, I feel like we've not played her long enough. I feel like I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm turning it down. Corey, thank you. I did notice. I was looking, I was like, the game sounds a bit loud. We'll just change that. How's that? Is that a bit better? Stupid Kingdom Hearts and its obnoxiously loud music. Oh. Sounds better? Awesome. Yeah, stupid Kingdom Hearts. Is that not where we're going? Shit, where are we going? Is it here? It's the mysterious tower. That's where we're going. Right. Alright, let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited! I'm always down to curl hair, you know that. Hair curling is just so... It just looks so pretty when it's curled. Alright, now we must also remember we need to look for all of the stickers and treasures. I need to remember before I go to the big boss battle to update my commands list. I need to remember to do a couple things. Only treasure. Treasure. Oh, oh my god! I was so excited about Kingdom Hearts and I forgot Riverdale! Oh my goodness gravy. Y'all, Riverdale was a fucking shit show tonight. It was absolutely batshit fucking crazy. So I took notes again because of how batshit crazy this episode was. So for some reason, right from the get-go of the episode, they have decided that Cheryl lives in, like, medieval England. Don't know why, but for some reason, that's what they've decided. They've decided that's where she lives. So we see her in this, like, in her house, medieval, and she lets Minerva in. Minerva, whom I forgot existed. So they let her into the house, and Cheryl's like, she's a time traveler now? It's so weird. Okay? And the whole episode is one of those episodes where, like, it tells the story of each person. Oh, fuck me. How the hell am I meant to get that? Like that. Okay, cool. It, like, tells the story of each person. It like, did Archie's story, then Betty's story, then Jughead's story, and they didn't overlap at all. And the way this occurred, oh my god, look at him! Oh, I love it. He can be next to Daisy. Yeah, so the way they did it, though, was through Cheryl's paintings, because Cheryl is a painter now. So we start out with Archie's painting. And Archie's painting is him with a miner's hat on with no shirt, with just his abs showing, because that's what's most important. Oh no, Mickey!
Aqua, the stars bring me grave news. Master Ericus's star has blinked out. I am afraid that means he has been struck down.
The Master? Who is responsible?
Oh, that would be me.
Master Xehanort and Terra.
No! That's absurd! Terra would never!
I hope with all my heart that you are right about your friend. There are some things even the stars cannot tell me.
Where is he? Where can I find Terra?
Terra's heart is leading him to the ancient Keyblade Graveyard, where wielders of those weapons once waged war.
Alright. I have to go after him and see if it's true.
Be on your guard.
This is just heartbreaking, and yet all I can think about is fucking Riverdale.
Terra, then please just be safe.
Oh, honey!
I'll find a way to get you out of this.
Oh, God! Fuck this game. I mean, seriously. Okay, so Archie's painting. So Archie is in therapy, which honestly everyone on this show should be in therapy, and he really doesn't want to try medication. So he's really against being medicated, which is fine, like each to their own. So Cheryl stops by and is like, hey, Archie, so you know that construction company that you own? And I'm sitting here going, Archie still owns a construction company? Because his dad owned one. Andrew's Construction. And then when his dad died, Archie took it over. And I was like, okay, so apparently that's still exists 7 years later, even after Archie went to the fucking war. And she asks them to please mine the palladium that's in her Maple Grove mines, or in the mines underneath her Maple Groves, before Hiram Lodge gets his hands on it. Because apparently everything is about these goddamn fucking palladium. Actually, I want to do the tiniest bit more grinding with Aqua before I head. Yeah, I want to do a tiny bit of grinding for 2 reasons. Number 1 is I just don't feel totally prepared. And number 2 is I want to keep talking about Riverdale without being interrupted by cutscenes. So we're just going to do this for a minute while I talk about Riverdale. I hope no one minds, but I just don't feel... You are so immature. I just don't feel totally ready for what I'm about to go and do. Oh! Terra murdered these things so much more quickly than Aqua does. I'm so sad about it. Okay, you know what? You stupid piece of shit game being so fucking loud. Alright. Oh my god. Just stop there. Alright, so, where did I get to? Oh! Cheryl delivered the best line of the episode, though, because this line just explains the show. Ready? And it was, Archie, you've been a soldier, a fireman, a football coach, a teacher, and a bounty hunter. Is a minor so far outside your purview? And I was like, this bitch is fucking 25 years old. How the hell has he been all of those things already? 25. I'm telling you, 25 years old. And he has already done so much shit. It's actually ridiculous. So, Archie and... Hey, all good, how goes games? Hi, Dragon Boss. I'm good. This game is awesome. We're just chatting about... Holy fuck! Yeah, at least Cheryl knows. Oh, Cheryl knows. Cheryl is like the most meta character in the entire show. She's well aware that everything is absolute bullshit. Oh, you are a little bitch. Okay, so Archie, who doesn't actually have, he's like, yeah, I'll get my crew on it. His crew apparently consists of Reggie, who has another job, Kevin, who is a teacher at the high school, Fangs, who I don't even know what the fuck Fangs does, Eric, who just kind of lives in Archie's house, and his Uncle Frank. And I was like, what do you mean you have a crew? You literally just have friends. How did Crash 1 go? It went okay. I did not manage to get the trophy, but I was expecting that, so it's all fine. So while they are mining this palladium, Archie's having all these flashbacks to the war, which in my notes I just capitalize as capital T, capital W, because no one fucking knows what war they're actually talking about. So ridiculous. And he decides to go back into the mines to find Kevin, because Kevin was in there alone. And he starts having these flashbacks and hallucinating his dead, like the dead person from the war.
Hey, Jenna, how are you?
Hi Alex, I'm good. How are you? We're just doing our weekly Riverdale catch-up. And it's great. God damn it, Kevin. I know, right? I know. Thank you for the host, Dragon Boss. So, and I had to ask, I was like, are they even teachers anymore? They all came back to Riverdale. Dang, as someone who hasn't watched Riverdale since season 2, this is a trip. Oh, yeah, 100%. So, they all came back to Riverdale in the first half of the season to become, like, to be teachers. I don't actually think any of them fucking teach anymore, but anyway, not the point. So, they're all in this mine. And because Archie's still having, like, all these flashbacks and whatnot, then they're telling stories about the mines, and they're like, oh, hey, hey, I unlocked something. Awesome. And they're like, hey, did you know about the Mothmen? And I'm over here like, I know the Mothmen have been mentioned once on this show, never again, but it's good to know that the writers still remember they exist. Archie then hallucinates one of the Mothmen, and frankly, it's fucking terrifying, but you know, what's not? Being a teacher was just a MacGuffin. I know. How many hours into this game? In this one? 30, maybe 40, I think? I'm not sure. Altogether, probably 40. Just Aqua, though, is 8, I think. Which is why I'm doing this, because I did not feel confident enough to go into the final battle with her yet. So apparently the Mothmen are humanoid creatures that live underground with red eyes to absorb as much light as possible, and they are cannibals. How can they be cannibals? How can they be a danger to humans if they're Mothmen? Anyway, so then Archie hallucinated a Mothman, and I literally can't. And by this point, he had asked his therapist, oh, actually, if we try medication, what would you put me on? And she said, oh, I'll put you on some, like, low-level anti-anxiety medication. And then instead of prescribing him something that he then took to the chemist with him, she just handed him a bottle of pills from her desk and was like, here, take these. Because that's how medicine works, right? So after he hallucinates this Mothman and is really freaked out, he bursts into his therapist's office and is going off at her like, what are you doing? You drugged me, you're experimenting on me, I don't want to be your guinea pig, and he's really going off the rails. And his therapist is like, you can't, what the fuck? And I'm like, I get it. What the fuck, Archie? So basically, Archie has just completely lost the plot, right? So the next day at the mines, Uncle Frank is like, yeah, we talked it over. We don't really think you should come into the mines today. We'll be fine. We'll just do it all on our own. So Archie's out the front of the mines tending a fire, because obviously that's what you do when you're told not to go into the mines. And he starts hearing everybody screaming. So he runs into the mines, and turns out everybody is hallucinating, because obviously there is a carbon monoxide leak, and they're all getting drugged up out of their minds, because of course, like, why wouldn't they? Archie finally goes back to his therapist and he's like, I'm so sorry. It's Ben Medan, exactly. He finally goes back to his therapist and he's like, look, I'm really, really sorry. I fucked up. Please forgive me. And his therapist is like, yeah, I'm afraid to be alone with you right now because you really scared me. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. And Archie goes, yeah, but I really need help. Like, I'm seeing things. And turns out he's seeing every single person that died in the war, and there's like 20 of them. So all these dead soldiers are just chilling behind this therapist, and we're just supposed to say that it's fine. Anyway, that was Archie's story, and then we moved on to Betty's story. And if you thought Archie's story was a shit show, oh, just you wait for Betty's. Betty's was even more what the fuck. So, does everyone remember at the end of last episode where Betty found the truck driver that probably killed her sister, who came at her with a chainsaw? Jesus, that's only 1/3 of the episode. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, does everyone remember that? When Betty, like, captured the guy who probably killed her sister? Yeah. So, she's got him. She's got him locked up in the shop class at the school. Literally. Riverdale High, the shop class, has just a serial killer chained in the basement, because why the fuck not? Where else would you put a serial killer? You wouldn't hand them over to the FBI. No, no, no. No, no, no. This is where you put them. So Betty, of course, Dark Betty showed up, and she's asking him all these questions, like, do you recognize this person that you murdered, this person, this person? She's just wanting to get information out of him about his sister. Which, honestly, I get. Like, you know, she wants to find his sister. Dark Betty is amazing, I just have to say. I love her. It's funny that I'm mostly going to watch the show, so the only things I know about it is from hearing you talk about. Honestly, it's just, yeah, it's a thing. Alright? Betty says another fantastic line, which is, you're not in the United States anymore, you're in Riverdale. And I'm like, that could not be more accurate. Like, wow. Alright. So then we get more flashbacks to when Betty was held by the trash bag killer. Which I don't think I ever mentioned, but when Betty was working for the FBI, she got kidnapped and held hostage down a well by the trash bag killer. Because, of course you did. You know, Riverdale's a separate dimension. Yes, yes it is. So, turns out the truck driver just sees women as prey and is like, it's just a lot of fun to murder them. And I'm over here going, no, no. No, that's not okay. That's really, really not okay. So she goes home. I don't know how long this, I think this takes like 2 or 3 days. And so she goes home and finds her mum, who is cross-stitching a picture of her grandchildren. Her grandchildren's name are Juniper and Dagwood. And Juniper and Dagwood are Polly's kids that she had with her cousin Jason. It's fun to see you again. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you're enjoying the Riverdale recap, because this happens every Thursday. So I just thought you needed to know that, yes, Polly had sex with her cousin. They didn't know they were cousins at the time, but doesn't really make it better. And then she had twins, whom she named Juniper and Dagwood, because, like, why not? Anyway, this happened in, like, season 1. So this happened a while ago. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. And basically, right, the way the conversation went was Betty said, "Hey mum, I captured this guy who I think murdered Polly, and I have him chained up in the school, in the shop class, and I want you to come talk to him and appeal to his humanity because he might tell me where Polly is." Now, any self-respecting parent would be like, what the actual fuck? What do you mean you have a murdering psychopath held in the school? We're calling the police right now. What the fuck were you thinking? Alice, however, goes, yeah, okay. And so they go to the school together, and she talks to this guy and is like, please, you know, do you know anything about my daughter? Why do you expect to hear soon? I know. Anyway, of course he doesn't, and so that all goes to hell. So then Alice says to Betty, you know, I think you should just kill him because he killed Polly. And I was like, what? And she goes, as your mother, I give you permission. I was like, I don't really think that's how that works. So just because you're her mother, you're giving her permission to murder someone? I really don't think that's how that works. So Betty goes back to this guy and is like, no, I'm not going to kill you. And instead, she's super, super graphic about the way she's going to carve this man up using a chainsaw. And she goes into very specific detail, which, number one, I would not expect from a CW show. And number two, I won't say on stream because it was very, very graphic. And then we find out that that's actually what the trash bag killer said to Betty when she was down the well when he was holding her hostage. So, you know, trauma coming out a little bit here. And then she tells him all of that, and he's still like, nah, never heard of your sister, don't know who the fuck she is. So then Betty leaves and is like, fuck, now I have to actually do this or else he'll know that I was lying.
Hey Jenna, how are you?
Hey Jerry, I'm good, how are you? We're just doing our weekly Riverdale breakdown. And then, I keep forgetting to say at the beginning, but obviously there are spoilers, but I don't think anybody cares because Riverdale, you can't be spoiled from Riverdale because it makes no fucking sense. Alright, so Betty is like, shit, I actually have to go through with this now. So she takes a chainsaw off the wall, starts it, she peer presses herself into Maybe Man, she did, yeah, takes this chainsaw off the wall, starts it, heads towards the man, and he's already dead. He bit off his own tongue, swallowed it, and then choked on it. So, yeah. The justice in this town is really off because she asks her mum, she's like, are you, like, do you feel better now that he's dead? And Alice is like, yes, I do. And Alice goes, do you feel better now that he's dead? And Penny goes, yeah, I do. And then she says, but I don't think it's over though. I think it's actually a full-on family that's doing it. I was like, for fuck's sake. Hi, Nightwind, how you going? All right. And now we get to Jughead's picture. So Jughead has been missing for the last couple of episodes. We haven't seen him for a while. What does this do, by the way? Oh, yes. Yeah, so we haven't seen Jughead for a couple of episodes. Which is pretty sad. So we're seeing Jughead now. Alright. So, Jughead is at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting because he is a full-on alcoholic, talking about his experiences. And I gotta say, I have absolutely no idea when Jughead's storyline is set anymore. Like, the amount of flashbacks was just ridiculous. So he's telling us the story of what happened after he left high school, which happened like forever ago. And he was at this college and he was doing a creative writing course and he hated his course, he hated everybody there, so he just started writing and living for the CW. Hey, I don't hate CW, Riverdale is an interesting one. Okay, And this really ground my gears as a writer though. So he wrote a couple chapters of a novel, thought they were pretty good, sent them to a bunch of agents all over the country, and one in New York, like, wrote him back and went, if you're ever in New York, look me up. So he went to New York, met with the agent. Mind you, he hasn't written a fucking book yet. And the agent is like, yep, I'm sign you right now. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? That's not how getting signed by an agent works. Oh, that really fucking pissed me off. As someone who wants to be an author, I was like, that's not how it works. I can't stay with you on my Skype when your next Horizon Zero Dawn stream. My next Horizon Zero Dawn stream is Saturday night. So, that really pissed me off. Because I was like, that is not how you get an agent. You just can't do that. Oh, then there was a really cute phone call between him and Betty back when they finished high school. Grinds my gears as a writer is something a writer says every time they turn on the CW. Basically, yes. Alright. So then, yeah, so he rings Betty and they like have a chat and it's really cute and whatever. I don't know why that was necessary, but it was. And then we flash forward to Jughead in New York. He's trying to write this novel that he's already been signed for as an unpublished fucking author. Already been signed for this goddamn fucking book. And he gets hit with an insane case of writer's block. By the way, should you be living D-Link shrooms grinding? Oh, yes, I should. Good thinking. Oh, wait, but this is one I've already done. Oh, that's right. Heaps of Aquas was already done, wasn't it? Let's revert that bullshit. Let's pause. Let's do... So who have I got? Only Donald and Goofy? Let's do what? I totally forgot about that. Okay, anyway. We'll do that one later. So, Jughead decides to take something called maple mushrooms, which is basically, do you think I can beat all my games 100% for both main game and DLC? I mean, it depends on the game, but I say go for it. Wait, where did we get up to, Jughead? Oh yeah, so he's taking all these drugs that are called maple mushrooms. Your rage right now is beautiful. You don't understand, Waffles! Okay. He is tripping out of his mind, writes 200 pages in one fucking evening, which I don't even think is goddamn possible. Wait, did this before or after AA? This is the story he's telling us during the AA meeting, okay? And then he takes this to his agent, who he shouldn't fucking have. And his agent is like, oh, this is a brilliant book. I think it's gonna be eaten up by the YA community. And Jughead's like, all right, well, it's a YA novel then. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. Anyway, you know, so I'll stop being pissed off about that, but I will never stop being pissed off about that because fuck you, Riverdale. Where we get to? Okay, so then we get to the night of Jughead's release party. So the night of his release, and he's been talking with Betty for ages, and he's like, I don't know what college student with assignments to do the next day can write a bio with him motivated enough, that's true. So he's been talking with Betty, and he really wants Betty to be at the release party, and right at the last minute, Betty's like, oh, I'm really sorry, like, I can't make it. And Jughead goes off his fucking rocker. He gets drunk, sends her a really, really, really nasty voicemail, which we've known about for a couple episodes now. We just didn't know the context of it. And it's all because Betty couldn't make his release party. They weren't dating at this point. He wanted her there. And then when she couldn't make it, he went off his rocker. Alright. So he gets really, really drunk. And after he sends that message, he falls down a sinkhole. Remembering, this is in New York City. Falls down a sinkhole, and he hits his head, and it's like, oh shit, oh no. By the way, Jughead's storyline is completely pointless in this episode, and just pissed me off. Okay. So, Jughead, this show sounds wild, it's so wild. Jughead is now in the sewers, yeah? And he comes across the Rat King. Okay? And the Rat King is this man who... let's turn those off for a minute. Yeah, the Rat King is this man who has a crown, a cape, and these, like, red goggles. The Rat King, this Four Turtle Sons, oh, I wish. No, had these red goggles. And Jughead had passed out by this point, and he was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? This is my kingdom. And the Rat King, you know, goes over there, and Jughead's like, no, like, I'm a storyteller, let me tell you a story. And he has a copy of his book, because he was on his way to his release party, remember? So he reads his book aloud, and I was like, number one, that would take you fucking hours to do that, but you know, whatever, like, I'll allow it. And the Rat King is like, I quite like you, you can stay because you're a great storyteller. So Jughead decides to stay, and a couple of Jenna, I swear you have actually watched him now, he's still lucky that. And so we get to the point where Jughead, he's quite happy, you know, he's just living in the sewers, he's like living his best life. And then a vision of Betty, oh yay, a vision of Betty arrives. And Betty is like, dude, the city floods the tunnel, like the sewers every couple of weeks. It's going to happen any day now. You need to come with me or else you're going to die. And the two of them run through the sewers together until they get out. And it's great. And then Jughead is taken to the hospital and everything's fine. However, we soon find out everything is not fine. Okay? And the reason why oh, this is so cool. Okay. The reason why everything is not fine is because turns out what actually happened to Jughead down in the sewers was so horrible that he made up a story, because he's a writer, to deal with the trauma of how horrible what actually happened to him was. So what actually happened to Jughead was he fell down into this sinkhole and he knocked his head, so he fell unconscious, and he couldn't, when he came to, he couldn't scream because he was covered in rats, and he felt like if he opened his mouth he would die. Because something CB Rat is not the best at storyfication, pretty much. Yeah, so he's covered in rats, and that's why he came up with this story about the Rat King, because it was less horrifying than what actually happened to him. So we don't actually know how we got out of the sewers, but that's what happened. And so at the end of the episode, he's still in AA, and he's like, yep. So that's why I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous, because fucked up shit happened to me, and I'd like to stop drinking. I was like, what the fuck? So then we go back to Cheryl, and this whole time she's been taking around this girl, Minerva, who she and Minerva had a thing earlier on in the season. And Minerva is like, the last time I was here, your grandmother suggested sacrificing me to an eldritch terror. And I was like, what the fuck? When did that happen? What even was that? And yes, everyone needs therapy on this show. You are correct. And that was the entire episode. And I finished it and was like, what the fuck was the point of that? So that was Riverdale. That was this week's Riverdale. But next week, the Pussycat Dolls are back. And I'm very excited. Like Josie and the Pussycats. So keen. Genuine question, what happened? Because like the CW used to make consistently good stuff. I know. The first 2 and a bit seasons of Riverdale were actually really fucking good. And now we just get episodes like that are just a mess. So yes. Now do you guys understand why I need to talk about Riverdale with you? It's been 40 fucking minutes. I'll go do the Badlands now. I'm not feeling confident at all. So the only important thing that happened was serial killer guy killed himself. Was that even important though? Because apparently there's going to be more of them. Like, I really do struggle with Riverdale. Okay, I think the show has absolutely gone off its fucking rocker. And I struggle hardcore. Oh, the fuck? What is this? That's new. Anyway, so yeah, that was this week's Riverdale. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah. If you didn't do a finished command and need it for the journal, that's how you can switch back. Oh, I see. Okay. Xehanort's report. And when Kingdom Hearts is complete, it is said the one who opens its door will bring about the creation of the next world. Such a feat is above any human, or to put it a different way, whoever opens that door will be reborn as something far greater than human. Light and darkness are two sides of the same coin. Without darkness, there is no light. The Keyblade Wielder's great war over Kingdom Hearts was fought by defenders of the light, servants of darkness, those who sought to reconcile the two, and those motivated by nothing more than lust for power. A whole spectrum of thought was swept into the conflict, and the worlds that did not go to war found the war brought to them. In the end, the whole world was cast into darkness. That was how the ancient Keyblade War drew to a close. To this day, no one has ever managed to open the door to Kingdom Hearts. Sometime later, the little light that remained in the hearts of the few gave rise to the world we know today. One made of many worlds behind just as many walls, so that the Keyblade War would not be repeated. Holy shit, man. If I didn't know you were talking about Riverdale, I would have assumed that was one hell of a Bold and the Beautiful episode, yep. I'll be honest, I need a rest after hearing your retelling of it. My head is spinning. How do you think I felt watching it? I was like, what the fuck? I mean, here's the thing about Riverdale. It just is. Like, you just have to accept things, I guess. Just so fucking dumb. Alright. What do I want? I think I just want all magic, I reckon, going into... I don't envy you, and I bet you telling us about it made more sense. I tried my best. Okay, I truly tried. Alright, I think I'm gonna get... I definitely want Raging Storm. I'm sure that will be helpful. Let's have a look. Alright. I think... What else have I got? I'm trying to think what I'm gonna need. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Nope. I feel like that's not gonna help, but we're gonna take it anyway. That's right. We got a fuck ton of 2-slot ones for Aqua, didn't we? Okay, I want that. We'll take the fire one. And we'll just take a thunder, because thunder's always good. Thunder's always a good time. And I want Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's definitely my favorite shot lock. Alright. Save, because we save after server. Look at me preparing before a final battle. Who even am I? Alright. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm at level 32. I feel like that's probably alright. Well, hold on. I'll be able to see what Ven was. So Noxus was level 32. Okay, yes, I'm feeling pretty good about things. Alright, here we go, y'all. Here we go! We just gotta get the last couple treasures and stickers. And then we good.
The three of us will always be one.
Oh, honey, please don't say that right now. I can't handle it. My heart, man. I'm already, like, enraged from Riverdale, and this is just gonna break me. I feel like I'm most nervous going into Aqua's final thing here, because I already know what happened to Terra, and I know what happened to Noxus, and now I'm like, fuck. Oh. I'm gonna need this, thanks. Okay. Oh god, I wish your dash was so much faster. Oh no, not an Aussie sombrero. You're gonna make me look ridiculous again during the final battle, aren't you? Alright. Let's check on our treasures and our sticker, actually. I think there should only be 2 stickers in here. Yeah, 2 stickers. Okay. Alright, this is fine. We can do this. I'm so... I need all of the treasures and all of the stickers. Well, there's 1 sticker. It's in a very inconvenient place. Could you imagine me not having noticed that? Really? Map. Okay. Oh my god! Hey! Third time's the charm. Power of Australia will give you power. Hells yeah. Alright, we've only got 1 lot of bubbles left to find, and then we've got all the stickers. I'm gonna go to the stupid twister tornado bullshits. And unfortunately, Aqua's cartwheels are really something to be desired. Show me the treasures. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, this is very helpful. Yes, I am going to enjoy this one, I think. Oh, we unlocked explosion. Dude, I wonder actually if I can hit something, girl. No? Can't hit anything? That's okay. It's not like we're busy or anything. Fuck me. Just as irritating as Riverdale. Holy shit. I'm done? No? These things. Alrighty. Gotcha! Go! Gotcha! It's gonna take me a minute now to remember my timing. Okay, it's not too bad. Go. Get the money! There we go. I just hate these fights because where's the floor? I know the giant heartless are the worst. They're freaking annoying hard to hit. 100%, they're the worst ones. Alrighty, show me where the damn treasures are. For fuck's sake. Let's go. Oh, yes. Okay, I don't mind it when they're the little ones so much. Explosion! Yes. Yes, Aqua. I also really just like these ones that you have to hit from behind. Oh, your explosion, love, is amazing. Sorry. Shit. Shit. Let me hit it. Damn it. Alrighty. Nope. Gotcha. Yep. There we go. Gotcha. Yep. It's so frustrating because you have to hit it like just under. I wanted.
Alright.
Raging Storm. Come here, you bitches. That's right, you son of a bitch. I just wish her dash was faster. Because it's really not doing much for me, is it? Alright. Number 1. And we're gonna get hit by that. No! It's gonna take forever because we gotta get all the goddamn. I think it's because they scaled them up, they didn't change the hitbox, give them equivalent space in the middle floor. Yeah, 100%. I'm so annoyed. We've gotten one of the treasures so far. We need them all. At least the bunnies aren't bigger. I don't think I could handle it if the bunnies were bigger. Okay, I really like the explosion, but we are going to need to change it soon. Obviously, it needs to be a cabbage experiment. Think of all the free XP that is true. Definitely true. I do like all the free XP. I'll give you that. Last one, where is it? Over here. No? Not even a little bit? Oh, no, it wasn't even fucking close. That's fine. Die, son of a bitch! There we go. Much better. Do the final fights the command deck for all curas and 2 attacks. Amazing. I have quite a few. I need to know where the last sticker is. Oh no, not this one again. I don't see the last sticker.
Come on. Take that.
I'm really not convinced that the binding one is the best way to go. For God's sake, you can't see bullshit. And because they're floating, that does nothing. Oh my god. Can't fucking see shit.
Heal. All right. Go. Gotcha. Go.
Oh shit, it's too slow on that one. Damn it. Okay, well we're at level 34 now, this is good. I mean, I don't hate that I'm gonna level up while I'm looking for the last treasures, but it's still annoying.
Gotcha. Take that.
Okay. Come on, Aqua, we need to find these last few things. Have we really found everything in here already? Looks like we found all the ones. There's there, so there's gotta be stuff further out. So when I can, I need to look at how many I've got left. Because I think I've only gotten 3. Making him hearts into left after this one. I have 3 plus 1 DLC plus 2 games I'm playing off stream. And then I'll be going back to the beginning after I finish Remind to do the platinum runs. So Kingdom Hearts is not going anywhere for a long, long time. Like, it'll be a couple years before Kingdom Hearts goes anywhere. I hate these things more than the bunnies. Honestly. The bunnies are annoying, but these things are just obnoxious. Thank God I've got Leaf Bracer, because not having Leaf Bracer was the killer for me with Noxus. Not having Leaf Bracer was a real problem with him. Thank God I managed to get it with Aqua. Alrighty, so let's see if we can immediately pause and hopefully not get caught up by another boss. Bots. Well, we know I've got one more sticker. Alright, let's... There it is. There, got it. And then I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's probably one more right in the fissure. Well, that's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Thought it would be at least another half year. Oh, no. It'll be a few years for sure. Absolutely. Because I want to platinum them all on stream. So, to platinum them all on stream. Well, I'm gonna just not take this off then. Yeah, to platinum them all on stream, because that's going to include Proud runs, crit runs, like, nah. Kingdom Hearts is not going anywhere anytime soon. But eventually I will run out of, like, new games that I haven't seen. Because I'm not streaming Mind Over Melody. Is that what it's called? Did I finally get the name right? I'm not streaming that game because it would be very boring for me to stream it. Oh! Go away, you pieces of shit! I hate them so much, my god. Melody of Memory. Why can I never remember the name of that game? I know it's got something to do with... I think it's because of Remind. I know it's got something to do with Melody, and then I just think of Mind Over Mutant, and like, my brain gets confused. Alright, let's head to the fissure and hope to God that the stick is there. No, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck! Move, Aqua, move! Because there will at least, I'm sure, be a treasure in here. Oh, there's the sticker. If there's not a treasure in here, I'm gonna be so pissed. There's not a treasure in here, is there? Fuck me. Well, at least the sticker's here. Well, that's bullshit. Hey! We got a trophy. That'll be for getting all the stickers. Yay! We got Rhythm Mixer! Woohoo! And yeah, we got a trophy. Hello. I'm really fucking pissed off though. Let's change this to Cabbage Explosion. I just appreciate that cabbage is just a suggested word on PlayStation now. Like, it knows. I was sort of wondering if maybe I do get rid of one of the commands and get another cure instead. Nah, we'll go in like this and see what happens. But I have one more treasure to get first that I gotta go back out to find. So pissed off. One more treasure and then we done. Hi from Italy. Hello. Welcome in. Alright. Wow, water just went everywhere. Alright. Back out we go. Find stupid fucking one treasure. I'm so peeved. There it is! Just rude. Exploding cabbage. Alright. So we're about to get our last treasure, and then we should have everything that we need for the secret episode. We should. Maybe not, but I'm pretty confident we will have all of the unversed that we need. We will have it, because Terra on his own has killed like 7,000 now or something ridiculous like that. So he'll be fine. And then if you don't have everything you need, I'll be shocked. I'll be pissed. Because yeah, Terra on his own has killed about 7,000 Heartless or Unversed. Plus Noxus's 1,500. Plus Aqua had 916 before coming in tonight, and so now she'll have at least over 1,000. Like, I should have enough. When I counted it all up, I had 10,000. I should have enough. Actually, did I write down what I had at the end for Terra? No, I did not. Alright. I don't have time. Alright, that's it. That's all the treasures. Wait, where'd they go? I'm not gonna question that. Alright, we got all the treasures. Okay, we'll just... So. We have all the stickers from all 3 people. We know that because we just got the trophy that told us that we did. We have all the treasures from all 3 people. You did them all, that's where they went. Oh, okay. And I know I've got a fuck ton of unversed for Aqua. Alright. I think I've done it, y'all. I think I've got enough that I should be... I think I've done everything I needed to unlock the final episode. I'm so nervous and so excited and everything rolled up into one. I really want a cookie. My friend brought me cookies today, but they're on my other desk. But like, I feel like I'm gonna want a cookie during this. Who votes that before I run out here, I go get cookies? I'm gonna do it anyway. I will be right back.